Monsieur le Président. Alors...
Thank you very much, Chair. Minister, I feel privileged to be here today to have you on our committee. And as I said earlier to Mr. Goodale, I was also the Minister of Public Safety at the time. We don't need a special minister for border security. At the time, the main challenges for border security were contraband activities, drug contraband, illegal drugs, and people smuggling. But since Justin Trudeau's tweet, "Welcome to Canada," we have a new problem that was created. And 5 months ago, we've created a new minister. And this is because Canada has become a sieve. You talked about irregular entry to Canada. We think this is illegal, and it's important to agree on the terms we're using. Can you agree, Minister, that when you cross the border between the U.S. and Canada without going through border services, do you not agree that this is illegal?
I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to address. First of all, as I've talked...
Pardon, Monsieur le Ministre, j'aimerais une réponse plus courte. On rentre à la...
I would like a shorter answer. If someone, regardless of who they are, Canadian or American, or someone who wants to receive refugee status, when you cross the border without going through a border station, do you agree that this is illegal? I need a clear answer. We need to agree on the facts, and then we can agree how to remedy the situation.
Migration of people fleeing persecution
écoutez,
was caused by a tweet is laughable.
Monsieur le ministre, non, je trouve qu'il n'y a rien de drôle là-dedans.
Monsieur le ministre, secondly, anyone entering this country to cross the border at any place other than a regular point is unlawful. However, once that
unlawful. OK, donc c'est ce que je voulais vous entendre dire. Merci, on est d'accord.
Mr. Blaine, you know that the whole answer is important when you're talking about the law.
Il faut appeler un
chat. The moment they claim asylum, their presence in the country ceases to be illegal. And under Canadian law, under international convention and Canadian law, the moment they seek the protection of Canada, their presence in this country ceases to be unlawful.
On s'entend bien. Alors, merci, Monsieur le ministre, d'avoir répondu à...
We agree on that. Thank you for answering my question. It is illegal to enter Canada illegally. So we got there eventually. We can agree on this. So once these people do enter our country illegally, provinces have to foot the bill for Justin Trudeau's monumental error. We're talking about $600 million. Today, we're talking about supplementary estimates, but have you set aside money to reimburse expenses that Quebec and Ontario have to pay, the $600 million they've had to fork out?
The costs experienced by other jurisdictions with respect to temporary housing are not contained in these estimates.
Donc, le 600 millions que les provinces réclament depuis des mois, voire des années. Autrement dit...
So this means that the federal government makes a mistake, but the provinces have to foot the bill, and you don't have any money to pay them back. But yet you said in your statement that we are investing. And I'm disappointed to see that those who have to foot the bill don't get the money. When are you going to give money to the provinces to pay for the situation that Liberals and Justin Trudeau have created?
The federal government has offered money for temporary housing to both the province of Quebec and the province of Ontario, and until those agreements are in place, because so far both of those entities have declined to accept the money that was offered. We have also made money directly available to the City of Toronto, $11 million to address some of the costs that they incurred for temporary housing.
Monsieur le ministre, il y a près de 40...
Minister, there are roughly 40,000 people who entered our country illegally, even though we have an immigration system, and we're proud to welcome people from across the world, but they have to respect our procedures. Now, we do have a process for irregular migration. This is illegal migration. People enter Canada illegally, and then we have procedures in place. You said earlier that there was a decrease in the number of seasonal illegal migrants, but you also mentioned that there is a caravan of illegal migrants heading towards the U.S. right now. Have you taken preventive measures to avoid such a situation having an impact on our borders? And Canadians don't have to pay for the mistakes of Mr. Trudeau once again. and they don't respect our borders.
Translation, I made no mention of a caravan.
Well, I'm
C'est la
asking,
question.
Mr.
Merci, Steven,
Minister.
ton temps est fini. Donc, la question de la caravane était de M. Blaney. Donc, prochaine, Mme Damop, s'il vous plaît.
Merci.